My name is Garnett Briscoe, and this is a public service announcement. It's 2013. Why the hell are people still wearing braids? Come to find out, it's only a few people that can actually prosper with braids. 1. A$AP Rocky. 2. Pusha T. If you aren't them and you're thriving, give yourself a round of applause, because you gotta be one hell of a human to do that. Now just imagine if them two had haircuts. They would take over the fucking world. Just think about it. Take a second to think about it. Now, if you think this is a myth, think of all the people with braids right now that are failures. Exactly. All Jay Holiday had to do was cut his hair after he put out the song Big, and there wouldn't be a Trey Songz. But, fail. Bet you he got rid of his manager for that. I hate to say it, but my favorite basketball player of all time, Allen Iverson. His career vanished when he kept his braids for too long. Why you think he bounced around from team to team to team? AI finally cut his hair, but it was too late. Then he had the nerve to grow them back, and now he wonder why he can't get back in the league. Have you ever seen a movie Soul Men? Let's take Samuel L. Jackson from that movie as a prime example. He lived like a bum in that movie. It wasn't because of alcohol or the drugs. It's because of them goddamn braids he had. They happened to be brushed and gray. And you wonder why they couldn't get to their destination in time in that movie. Wasn't because of the car, wasn't because of the other obstacles they had to go through. It's because them braids were holding him back. Now to the next example, the NFL's greatest receiver of all time, Jerry Rice. Think of the year when he had braids. The greatest receiver ever didn't catch a touchdown pass. And you wonder why. Because of them braids, and they happen to start way back here. The braid struggle is so real. Plaxico Burress. You think that gun really wanted to go off in his pocket? Nah, but it shot him because he happened to have braids that night. Guns don't hurt people, braids hurt people. Mike Vick, when he played for Atlanta, he had braids. Do you remember what happened when he had braids? Look at that dog situation. You really think he would have got convicted if he had a haircut? Meek Mill. He really couldn't even get on because he had them braids. He was stuck under Grand Hustle. Cut his hair, took off. Now look at him. It's really levels to this shit. Andrew Bynum. Really think he had bad knees, or was it the braids that was holding him back? Sat out the whole year last year. Wasn't because his knees was bad, it's because them braids were bad. Pusha T even said it. The power is in his hair. Dreads, you're next. Be prepared. For all the people that have braids, God has a plan for you. Now, it may not be a good plan, or it may be a great plan, but just know, He has a plan for you. If you want to wish harm on somebody, just tell them to grow braids. It's crazy how the slightest little detail, like having braids, can be the difference between success and failure. I'm done for now, but I just wanted to enlighten y'all on how I feel about braids in this day and age. Shout out to Fashion Dummies for the t-shirt. Make sure you check out the link that's in the description. Cut the camera off! Cut the goddamn camera off! Turn this shit off! Who you with?